Stadium. I'm Jesse Goldberg-Strassler, joined by Adam Jackson. Glad to have you along with us, our crew working diligently in the control room to our right. We're in the bottom of the first inning. The Locos are hitting, we have no score. Loco starter Jesse Hakinen fired a scoreless top of the first inning, working around a walk. Now here in the bottom of the first, the Lemonade League debut for the right-hander Benjamin Rife. There's a line shot, left field, hooking, foul off the bat of Michael Steigels. Adam Purdy led off with a walk. Brandon Shire then erased him on a fielder's choice a moment ago. And now here's the first at-bat for the number 3 hitter in the order, Steigels, followed by Alex McCormack. Steigels, the starting first baseman today for the Locos. Shire a threat to run at first base. That hits Steigels. He's on. Up to second base goes Shire. Michael Steigels hit by a pitch for the league-leading 5th time this year.
Yeah, continuing to find ways to get on base. If we've learned anything, though, against this Locos order in this 7-game stretch, it's that you can't give up these easy base runners, whether it be walks, HBPs. You have to get out, especially at the top of the order. And he's living on the edge right now. Rife has walked Purdy, and now he hits Michael Steigels. And you got to deal with McCormick, Compton, and Proctor. anniversary bobblehead series presented by Sparrow, Physicians Health Plan, and Michigan Student Aid are available right now. The set features some great former Lugnuts in Mark Pryor, Noah Syndergaard, Bo Bichette, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Supplies are limited, so order yours online at lansingLugnuts.com.
Nuts and Bolts is the official team store of your Lansing Lugnuts. Located on the concourse behind home plate, Nuts and Bolts is everything even the biggest Lugnuts fan would need. Nuts and Bolts is open before, during, and after all Lemonade League games. So stop in, check out all the great Lugnuts and Locos gear today. You can also visit us online and shop from home at lugnuts.milbstore.com. Matty Hicks does such a good job. Lemonade League gear, Locos gear as well. On the items of the homestand, it is the Locos gear. We've got brand new Locos gear for 2020. The shirt, the baseball cap, the gem blue and the marigold, and the great Nike Dry Fit for the Locos.
White Claw Hard Seltzer, a wave of refreshment. Crafted using our unique Brew Pure process. Made pure. Nothing tastes like White Claw Hard Seltzer.
A 1-0 lead now for Jesse Hagenin, taking the mound for the second. I'm Jesse Goldberg-Strassler, no relation. He's Adam Jackson, no relation. Coming up to the plate for the Lugnuts, Zaid Walker, Van Acker, and Joey Paywan. Here is Zaid Walker. Hagenin's pitch. Strike called on the inside corner. Walker had one hit yesterday, which is worth mentioning because the Lugnuts only had 2. Came up to home plate, bottom half of the 7th inning. Crushed a double out to deepest left center. Then he stole third base, but he was stranded right there. Off speed. Ball and 2 strikes against Hagenin.
Only 7 combined hits yesterday, so it wasn't just the Lugnuts. We saw good pitching on both sides.
Yes, we did. Line shot, left center. Purdy to his right. With the dive, makes the catch. If Adam Purdy doesn't snare it, Walker, with all that great speed, is taking second and maybe more.
Well, the Zaid Walker fan club out there with some premature cheering. Adam Purdy says, hold on a second, I'm going to get to this thing. What a grab by Purdy. We'll see if we can get one more look. Purdy laying out and just making another tremendous play in this league, something he continues to do on both ends of the spectrum.
Here's Concordia's Van Acker, breaking ball down and in. Adam Purdy offensively, Adam Purdy defensively. Offensively, he's already drawn a walk. He's reached base every game he's played. Strike at the knees, count is even. And now defensively, Adam Purdy ranging to his right, robbing Walker of the base hit. And that misses maybe a little in, maybe a little up.
That was right there. Good pitch.
Acker drives this one to center. Purdy to his left. Can't make this catch. That bounces past him toward the wall. Right fielder Johnston the backup. Acker scoots into second, and he stops right there.
Van Acker saying, I'm not going to take ball 4 or try and draw a walk. He had the green light on 3-0, didn't miss it. This one, Purdy, as you mentioned, can't get to it. Excellent backup by Johnson. If he can't get to that, there's a good chance that we see an inside the park home run. Good contact swing from Van Acker and an opportunity for the Lugnuts to tie this game.
Here's Joey Paywan. Tying run 180 feet away. At the knees on the outside corner. Paywan is hitting .219. And by the way, for Acker, that was already his 3rd double. Ties him for 2nd most in the league. Paywan, a very patient batter. A bunt. The catcher Proctor. The play to first to get him. And to third base goes Acker. The interesting thing here is You know, Adam, you could say sacrifice if you wanted to, but in my mind, Joey Paywan is bunting for a base hit.
I think it's a sacrifice.
You know what that makes that? The very first sacrifice in the Lemonade League.
I wrote down sack on my scorecard, so that means it's legit, Jesse.
All right. Strike one to Jake Radquist. That's all I need. It's legit.
Well, usually we get a thumbs up or a thumbs down from each side of the dugout, depending on what's going on, if it's error or hit. I don't know how you signal sacrifice or non-sacrifice.
Square up with the bat.
Yeah. So we'll just make the call ourselves.
Acker at third, 2 outs. 0-2. And Jesse Heikkinen going right after him. Couldn't get him to chase the high fastball. Radquist DHing, batting 8th in the order out of Grand Valley State. Heikkinen looks for a second strikeout. Give it to him. Throws Radquist at the knees. Side retired, Acker stranded at third. 1.5 complete, a 1-0 Locos lead.
Sparrow Medical Minute, the latest health news and information from Sparrow, Mid-Michigan's healthcare leader.
I'm Cheryl Fritz here with Hillary Taransky, physician assistant with Sparrow Occupational Health. Employers are concerned about how to keep their employees healthy and make them feel safe as they return to work. How does Sparrow Occupational Health help?
So Sparrow's goal is to be a partner in health with the local employers. We've developed a program to help make sure that they can return back to work safely. This includes an online screening tool as well as the availability for Sparrow staff to come on site and help with screening. Occupational Health also offers COVID screening. This includes the nasal PCR swab as well as the antibody testing. We can evaluate employees that are ill and give guidance on when they can return back to work safely.
Where can people get more information on this important topic?
They can call Sparrow Occupational Health at 517-364-3900.
Very helpful. Thank you so much.
Medical Minute, brought to you by Sparrow. For health, for care, for life.
Corona is the original cerveza más fina of Mexico. And since 1925, it's been made with the finest ingredients. And most of all, with our heritage and our pride. In 1981, we didn't just bring a beer to the States. We brought our way of life. Because when you're proud of what you do, you want to share it with the world. Corona, we share more than a beer. We share the same history.
The Locos go back to work taking on the right-hander Benjamin Rife. The last of the second inning, with Adam Proctor leading things off, followed by Matthew Williams, and then Cal Johnston, 6, 7, 8 in the order. I'm Jesse Goldberg-Strassler, joined by Adam Jackson. Here is Adam Proctor against Rife. That's outside.
You're right. A lot of Adams in this league. Adam Proctor had to come in and turn it up on its head.
Thank goodness Adam Dorstwitz isn't pitching to him.
Right.
That's across the inside corner. Leadoff hitter for the Locos is Adam Purdy. Adam Purdy is pretty good. Adam Proctor is pretty good. The Adams representing their first name well.
The Adams family.
What, you want me to snap for you?
Adam Proctor's been tremendous through one game. Got his first base hit in his first debut yesterday, then swiped a bag. He's been excellent defensively.
Ooh, up near the head. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And doesn't it just look like Jesse Heikkinen feels more comfortable with Proctor, somebody he's obviously worked with at Michigan State behind the plate?
Very much so. This is the sharpest that we've seen Heikkinen. That's fouled back. Heikkinen on one side, 2 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and he's ended each frame thus far with a strikeout. Rife is not allowed a hit. Did give up a run in the first inning, came in though on the Sotres throwing error. And now he's run the count full, 3-2 to Proctor.
By the way, I know he's coming in for a shortened final week of the Lemonade League, Jesse, but there's no way he can be the 2-time crosstown home run winner and not put one out sometime in the next 4 games.
Wind gusting to right. He drives this one to left field. Peiwan goes back, air to the corner. It gets down, it rolls off the base of the wall. Proctor to second base, stopping right there.
I tried to set him up and set you up, not quite.
Right in between Acker and Connolly, a base hit. Proctor moves up 90 feet. Throw overshoots third baseman Acker. Williams for second. So chases throw, not in time. Oh, the poor throw from left field and Joey Peiwan. And that allows Matthew Williams to move up a base.
3-7 there. Peiwan just unable to hit the cutoff man. And good heads-up play from Matthew Williams to take that extra bag. Now a guy, Jesse, that would love to come in clutch right here and pick up his first hit.
It is Cal Johnston. And ball 1. Oh, we've seen Johnston on the mound. And Cal Johnston on the mound has fired 7 1/3 innings. 5 1/3 with the Locos, and then 2 innings with the Lugnuts. Meanwhile, at home plate, he is 0 for 5 with 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 1 time hit by a pitch.
Yeah, just hasn't come to the plate very much.
Gets into this one, shallow right field. Walker there, the catch. And Proctor knows Walker from Michigan State, not going to try him.
Well, that was the perfect setup for Walker, too. As you know, when there's someone trying to tag, those outfielders will try and size up the ball, get behind it to give him some more strength to ready the throw. And since he had to come in on a full sprint, he was already going to have that power behind him in shallow right field. Smart decision by Proctor to stay put.
The batter now is Brock Henley, batting 9th in the order. Proctor at third, Williams at second. Locos looking to add to their lead. Henley from Davenport. He is batting .231 through 11 games. Man on deck, the leadoff hitter, Adam Purdy. Now in the first inning, Purdy reached on a walk, then the fielder's choice by Shire. Michael Steigel's hit by a pitch, and it felt like, things might unravel for Benjamin Rife. But he got Alex McCormack and he got Ben Compton. Only trouble was a run scored on a wild throw by the catcher Gabe Sotres. But he did work out of the jam and limit the damage. Tried to do so again here in the second. Three balls and 1 strike on Brock Henley.
Wouldn't it be ironic if he gives up a run in the first with no hits and then 2 hits, including an extra base hit here, and he's got a chance to give up no runs?
He's got a chance, but another wide one and the bases will be loaded. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle past the diving Connolly. This scores Proctor. Williams on his heels. Throw in from Cornwell is late. A throw to second base. Not in time to get Henley. Brock Henley supplies the 2-run single and then takes second base on the throw in. It's 3-0 Locos.
Well, how about the bottom of the order producing? We've talked about why the Locos have won 7 in a row and how difficult their order is. This is exactly why. No hits tonight coming into the second. Your 6th hitter gets a double. 7th hitter gets a base hit. Johnston puts a pretty good swing and flies out. And then the 9 hitter, turning over the card, gets the single that scores 2. And now you go back to the top of the card. Excellent production 1 through 9 from this Locos lineup.
The quick visit by the pitching coach, Riley McCauley. Adam, too. How about the error by the left fielder, Joey Paywan, that hurts, puts Williams in position to score on that single?
Yeah, you just can't make those mistakes with how good the Locos have been hitting the baseball. It makes it even tougher defensively. And the Locos continuing to do the damage here through the first couple of innings in Game 17.
Here now is Adam Purdy. Henley at second, 1 down. High hop from Morrow. The race to first won by the first baseman. At a third base goes Henley. 2 outs.
I tell you what, luckiest man on the diamond right now, Benjamin Rife. I'm not sure what happened there, Jesse, if he got caught watching the ball, but he wasn't in position to get over to first base. Morrow had to do it himself. If he doesn't get there, Rife would have been caught, and Purdy would have beat it out with his speed.
Here now is Brandon Shire. Benjamin Rife, 1 out away, stranding that runner at third base. Sotres blocks ball 1.
I know that's a difficult thing, too, because you're not running over to a base every time after a ball is put in play, but a good learning lesson right there. And again, Morrow beat it out with his speed, but got to be attentive and make sure you get over to the bag to cover for your defense.
Adam, we just saw this happen over the weekend, too. I believe it was Adam Dorstowitz who did not cover at first base. Was that in Saturday's game?
Yep. Yep, and again, it's a little thing, but it's a fine detail, and they're potentially being 1 out less, or you getting that last out, or 1 more out in that half inning. That could limit more runs.
Rife to Shire, 3-0. Well, he doesn't want to face Michael Steigels this inning. Steigels has been one of the hottest hitters in the Lemonade League. He will face him as this ball gets away from Sotres. That brings in Henley. Shire up to first base on the walk. It is now 4-0 on that wild pitch. Well, the Lugnuts are in an early hole tonight. And here is Steigels with Brandon Shire a threat to run at first base. There he goes. Pitch down low, no throw. Stolen base number 6 for Shire.
I don't even think Rife really paid any attention to him. He got an excellent lead, and that's why Sotres didn't even throw down to second. It was too late when the ball got to his glove from the pitch.
And we could see him try to steal third base now, too. The 1-0 fouled away. Steigels hit by a pitch in his first time up. Yesterday, he supplied the offense for the Locos. RBI single to knock in Adam Purdy. RBI double to knock in Adam Purdy. In a game that the Locos won 3-0. That's knocked down by shortstop Connolly. Shire never stopped running. Throw to Sotres. Greets him with the tag. Side retired and the inning over. Brandon Shire got ambitious. Shortstop Mark Connolly with the knockdown, the pop-up, and the throw to end the inning and to prevent more damage. 3 runs in, though. The Locos bring a 4-0 lead to the third.
The proud son of an immigrant father, John Hernandez found his own path through a field of smoke. When wildfires threatened communities, John jumped into danger, fighting through fear and fatigue until the fire was contained. John found his fighting spirit in one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, a job few are willing to do. Since 1925, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from, it matters what you're made of. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Every act, every gesture counts right now. Because together, it all makes a difference. And staying committed to the health of our communities is everything. Which is why Blue Cross will remain committed to you, ensuring you can get the care you need with resources like virtual doctor visits and our 24-hour nurse line. You'll have access wherever and whenever you need it. Blue Cross will stay by your side for whatever comes next.
First pitch of the third from Hankinen is fouled off by Logan Welch. 4-0 lead for the Locos as we bring you back for Game 17 of the Lemonade League. Adam Jackson, Jesse Goldberg-Strassler from Michigan State Capitol.
Hi there.
Good to be with you again, Jesse.
Well, our time together is drawing short.
That's strike 2. Jesse and I are used to at least 135 to 140 games, depend upon if the Lugnuts make the playoffs or not. Swing and a miss. Welch becomes the second straight strikeout victim for Hankinen and his third in this game. And unfortunately, no MILB season, so we'll settle for 20 games. It's been better than not having any baseball at all with the unfortunate times in COVID-19. A lot of guys, whether they're baseball or working in baseball, that haven't got to do anything involved with the game. Good swing through the right side of the infield. Connolly is on for the first time.
I mean, Adam, you're talking about the folks who work in minor league ballparks, the staff folks, the fans of minor league teams, the umpires, and the minor league players themselves. If they are not invited to the big league player pool, the alternate sites, there are a lot of minor league baseball players who are just sitting at home.
And take Cam Pugh for an example, the pitching coach for the Locos. If not for this league, he wouldn't be doing anything right now involved with minor league baseball. Strike 1 to Gabe Sotres because there's no minor league season. Riley McCauley, another example. Pitching coach on the other side for the Lugnuts. So creating opportunities like that, and obviously for the players, so important that the Lugnuts host this Lemonade League. Such a great idea and excellent that Tyler Parsons, Greg Kygar, and the rest of the Lugnuts staff able to pull this off. In on the hands to Sotres, 1-2. For the Lugnuts, they're trying to snap this skid. They have not won a game in this league since August 6th, or excuse me, since August 8th. Last Saturday. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And at one time, they were a dominant team in this league. And now they sit at 6-10. Well, the Locos have upended to 10-6. Hankinen's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. Sotres out in front. And the Spartan Hankinen beats the other Spartan for his 4th strikeout. I tell you what, Jesse, I think there's a big difference with the comfort level of him having his catcher, Adam Proctor, behind the plate. And that has paid dividends so far tonight. And I know that Hankinen seems to be on, but I just think that sense of knowing one another. We talked about this yesterday in the broadcast about how important it is to have that relationship prior with a pitcher and a catcher. And you just see that tonight.
I think that's true, but I also think this. I think his fastball command is better today than we've seen it in prior appearances.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Stuff working well, but also nice to be thrown to a familiar face. Catches the breaking ball. Does Proctor, strike 2.
There's a great example, though. Proctor gesturing, I want this curveball down. And the way he caught it and presented it perfectly across the corner.
1-2. Down low, no throw from Proctor. Away to second goes Connolly with the swipe. We also touched on this about how it's not coaches from the dugouts calling these games like you potentially see in college. It's the catchers. So having that knowingness of what Proctor is going to call, those two working together, that's got to help as well. Bounced foul from Colin Cornwell. He's going toe-to-toe with arguably one of the best hitters in the Lemonade League, Colin Cornwell. Average up over 420. On base percentage up over 530. 16 hits, 11 driven in. Two-two. Jammed him. Only 5 strikeouts for Colin Cornwell. Hankinen trying to put his third 0 up on the board. The pitch home. Again, inside part of the bat, fouled down that third base line. See why it's so tough to strike out a guy like Cornwell. Gets his bat on everything. After 3 straight foul balls, another 2-2. Make it a 4th straight.
It's the same thing, Adam. It's that fastball trying to bust him in. It's the right thought, too, because Colin Cornwell is not able to get around on it. But he's doing well enough to spoil them and earn himself the next pitch in the at-bat.
It's a tough matchup for Cornwell, lefty on lefty.
Do you go to the curve now?
He does and misses.
Remember that curveball earlier in the at-bat that was so good. So the question is, do Proctor and Hakkinen feel good enough that they can stay secondary stuff? Do they go right back to that fastball and just try to keep it in on the hands?
I think he's going back to that fastball. He is, and it's pulled through the right side of the infield. A base hit around third. Connolly coming in. The throw is high. He slides in, hits the bag, and Cornwell stops at second.
That was a grooved fastball. That's why a batter fouls off pitch after pitch after pitch. It's the understanding that maybe at some point the pitcher's going to make a mistake. And Hakkinen left that fastball right over the heart of the plate for him.
And now the hit leader in the Lemonade League, Colin Cornwell, delivers his 17th and gets the Lugnuts on the board. Not a graceful slide there from Mark Connolly, but thankfully for him, the ball was overthrown anyway. Here's Andrew Morrow. Breaking ball drops in, strike 1.
Adam, I think what happened there was Connolly was expecting a play at the plate. Strong throw coming in, Proctor right there. So he's coming in with that slide expecting something. And then suddenly Adam Proctor's leaping up into the air.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, you could definitely tell he's trying to maneuver around Proctor, but also try and get to home plate as quick as possible. He maneuvered around Proctor, but then he kind of had to scramble and crawl to touch home plate. Hakkinen's pitch. Good stop from Proctor, 2-1 on Morrow.
I was a little bit surprised that Cornwell, or Colin Cornwell, that he didn't try to take third base. After he was at second, the throw overshoots the catcher Proctor. Hakkinen was still taking his time getting back there. He hadn't truly backed up the catcher. Cornwell could have been aggressive.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And Cornwell had rounded the bag wide at second. He was almost halfway to third, as you mentioned. The Locos were still trying to find that baseball in the backstop. But with his speed, he could definitely score on a single from Morrow. Fouled off. Locos with a 4-run lead coming into this third inning. 2 strikeouts for the outs, but in between those, a couple of hits from Connolly and Cornwell, the first and third hitter in the Lugnuts lineup tonight. Connolly leading off for the first time in the Lemonade League for the Lugnuts tonight. 2-2. That's ripped down the left field line. It'll carry towards the wall. Cornwell coming in. It's 4-2 on the run-scoring double from Andrew Morrow.
Second time through the order against Jesse Heikkinen. Much better swings. Connolly, Cornwell, and Andrew Morrow just dropped the barrel of the bat right down.
Took his MSU teammate out to left. Morrow now with his 10th RBI and 3rd double. Second in this league, all chasing Michael Steigels, who's got 4, specifically because of his last 2 nights. Oakland Golden Grizzly has been hot. So after you face...
By the way, here's that Morrow double. Heikkinen trying to get it in on the hands and just not in enough. Andrew Morrow loves that ball in.
And he didn't miss that. Now Zaid Walker chases one out of the zone. So Heikkinen in this inning has had to pitch against Gabe Sotres, Michigan State, Andrew Morrow, Michigan State, and now Zaid Walker, Michigan State. Oh, 2 on Walker.
That's a mistake. That's a fastball that leaked right out over the heart of the plate.
I think he was trying for that same pitch he threw the first time. That outside and high fastball that Walker couldn't catch up to.
Yeah, this is what I mean, Adam. It's all about the fastball location for Heikkinen.
Can he get Walker to end the inning? 1-2.
I like that thought, though. When we've seen Zaid Walker strike out in the Lemonade League, by and large, it's pitchers keeping the ball away from him and in general going off speed down and away.
Leads the league, does Walker, with 15 strikeouts. Hankkinen's pitch. Breaking ball, 2-2.
That's the thought by Adam Proctor and Heikkinen. That's the let's bounce the curveball, see if he chases. And a good job by Zaid not chasing.
Good plate discipline from Zaid Walker. Can the Lugnuts pull a run closer? No, they can't. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 16 for Walker. Strikeout number 5 tonight for Jesse Heikkinen. Lugnuts get 2, cut the lead in half. Bottom of the third coming up.
Hi, this is Leo Mazzoni, former pitching coach for the 1995 World Champion Atlanta Braves and record-holding 14 straight division titles. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Lemonade League. Everybody have a great time.
When you think about it, there are lots of reasons to buy a new home. And with mortgage rates this low at LAFCU, it's all you need to make your move. Because you may not have the space for anything else, but there's always room for a great mortgage rate from LAFCU. Want a low mortgage rate for your new home? Ask for LAFCU. Stop in today or go to LAFCU.com/mortgage. LAFCU, your credit union for life.
It is time for LAFCU Trivia, presented by LAFCU, your credit union for life. Let's check out tonight's Lansing Lugnuts Trivia. Which of the following Major League Baseball teams have the Lugnuts not been affiliated with? Is it A, the Chicago Cubs, B, the San Diego Padres, C, the Kansas City Royals, or D, the Toronto Blue Jays? Cubs, Padres, Royals, or Blue Jays? Go to www.milb.com/Lansing/fans/contests to answer and enter.
Lugnuts get back in it with a couple of runs. Let's see if they can hold this Locos order in the third. 4-2 our score. Your pitcher tonight, Benjamin Rife, making his Lemonade League debut out of LCC, the freshman righty. He'll work through the heart of the order, 4 through 6, McCormack, Compton, and Proctor. First pitch of the third, bounce to second. Gloved by Welch, 1 out. Quiet night for Alex McCormack, a guy with big pop. Has hit a couple of manageable grounders. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Now Ben Compton's turn. Yesterday, you give a lot of credit to the Lugnuts. They were able to finally slow down this Locos offensive machine. The only problem, they couldn't get any runs themselves. Strike 1 to Ben Compton. We've had 3 day games on Sunday in the Lemonade League. Our only day games of the 17 so far, and they have all been low-scoring pitchers' duels. Yesterday, no different, 3-0. Colin Bradley, the star for the Locos, went 6 of the 7 innings, gave up just 1 hit. It was an infield single, walked 1, struck out 8. And then Nick Powers came in to clean up the 7th. 2-1 count for Compton. And on the other side, though, for the Lugnuts, they pitched very well. Garrett Larner got the start, went 3 innings, gave up just 1 earned run with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Then Ryan Steinhauer came in and was excellent, working 3 innings out of the pen. Count even, 2-2. Steinhauer gave up just 1 run, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Then Robert Atkins came in for the final inning of work, and he gave up no runs. So both sides, terrific pitching yesterday. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ben Compton. Typically, it's been the Lugnuts unable to shut down this Locos offense throughout this 7-game losing streak. But yesterday, their offense was shut out for the first time in this league. We'll do a 3-2 again. The theme of the Lemonade League has been offense. Coming into tonight, 215 combined runs. But the 3 Sunday games produced a total of 13 runs, and that was it. On the ground, hard hit, Acker across the diamond, 2 down. I should say the 3 Sunday games have produced a total of 9 runs. 2-1 and 2-1 in the doubleheader games last Sunday. And then 3-0 yesterday. That has been it. And those have been the 3 abnormalities in this league. Everything else, it seems like, have had wild offensive numbers. Benjamin Rife, in the meantime, an opportunity to have his first 1-2-3 inning against this Locos lineup against Adam Proctor, the man trying to keep this inning going.
Adam, you know Sunday is a day for bats to rest.
The 0-1. No balls and 2 strikes. Yes, you're right.
You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, these are all work days for an offense.
Not on Sunday, though.
No, day of rest.
There's no post on Sundays. The 0-2. Good eye from Proctor. Tell you what, Jesse, Adam Proctor has been very impressive. He continues to excel here in his first couple of games. Had the double and scored a run in the second. And now he's got a single down the right field line. Walker trying to hold him to 1 base, and he does. But Proctor now with 3 hits in his 5 at-bats.
He's batting too low in the order. Move the man up.
Where, though? This lineup is so good right now. Purdy, Shire, Steigels, McCormack, Compton, all producing. Even Williams producing. Henley out of the 9 spot tonight with an RBI single.
I'll tell you exactly where I put him. I put him 3rd, and then I bet Steigels 4th and McCormack 5th.
Yeah, I like that.
mean, right now, if Adam Proctor is going to keep on reaching base, all you want is for guys to be on in front of the mashers. Adam Purdy just gets on. Brandon Shire just gets on. If Adam Proctor is going to keep on getting on, oh, you know Michael Steigels and Alex McCormack will love that.
Yeah, Michael Steigels, as of late, he has found his bat consistently. Ball and a strike to Matthew Williams.
It's just barrels. You know what I mean? Hitters hunt barrels. Just trying to barrel it up, hit it hard somewhere.
The 1-1. Off to second. The throw down, and he gets caught. Proctor thrown out by his teammate Sotres, trying to swipe his second bag in 2 days, and that'll get us through the third. 4-2 Locos from Cooley Law School Stadium.
A new day dawns, and we greet it with gratitude, thankful for the heroes on the front lines taking big risks daily to keep us safe. We at Dean Transportation stand at the ready with them, supporting our communities in their time of need. We've been delivering food and medical supplies, volunteering our time, and boosting morale to keep spirits high. Our passengers may have temporarily changed, but our commitment to transporting your most precious cargo has never wavered. Dean Transportation, working together, delivering the good.
It's time for our Dean Troway's Baseball Cap Shuffle. The bus stops here. One of Adam Jackson's favorite things to do on a nightly basis. Dean Troway's bus under the middle baseball cap, and away we go. Shake those baseball caps up.
Doing it with one eye closed tonight, Jesse.
All right, I like that. Test out your depth perception while you're at it. By the way, look at the stadium that we've got the cap shuffle in. This is a big ballpark.
No, I'm not taking my eye off the caps,
It's
Jesse.
Seats. Looks like we've got a natural grass park. Bases are there, and choose your cap. 1, 2, or 3. Find that Dean Troway's bus. Hey, cap number 1. There's your winner. Thanks for playing, you and One-Eyed Adam. And your Dean Troway's baseball cap shuffle. The bus stops here.
Three innings complete as we come to the fourth in Game 17 of the Lemonade League, along with Jesse Goldberg-Strassler. Just had some fabulous commentary for the Dean Trailways Baseball Cap Shuffle. Always a great job by you there, Jesse.
When I first started to do it, I really would try to deliver the play-by-play, Adam. You know I would. The caps are circling to the right. Now they're circling to the left, and I just should not do that every time.
First pitch of the fourth is skied out by Van Acker to shallow center. And Purdy comes in at the last second. Ben Compton looked like he was going to try and make an over-the-shoulder grab. One down.
Look, that's Adam Purdy's ball. That's a fly ball to medium depth center field. It's nice of Ben Compton to be out there, but I'm glad Adam Purdy took charge.
By the way, the cap shuffle is no problem for you. This is a man we're talking about in Jesse Goldberg-Strassler that if you followed the Lugnuts in 2019, you saw some pretty impressive stuff in terms of play-by-play. Paywan grounds out to first, to Steigels. 2 pitches, 2 outs. At one point in Midland, Jesse was calling 2 baseball games, one virtually that I was playing a baseball game on the computer at Jesse's request, and the Lugnuts versus the Loons. And then let's not forget July 4th when there were 2 fireworks shows going off and the game was still playing. Strike 1 to Rydquist. Well, Jesse was calling both fireworks shows going off and the game. So that shuffle game, no problem. This fourth inning, no problem for Jesse Hankinen. He throws 4 pitches, gets 3 outs, and let's go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 4-2 Locos. Johnston.
It's time for us to talk about how you can be featured on a Lemonade League broadcast and also win an all-inclusive lug nut suite experience from Farm Bureau. Here's all you have to do. Submit a video of you, your family, your friends, maybe your dog, your cat, I don't know, your goldfish, it's up to you. Sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game during the 7th inning stretch. That's all you have to do. Record a video of yourself singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Enter at www.milb.com/lansing/fans/contests.
A 4-pitch top of the 4th for Jesse Hankinen, maneuvering through the 6 through 8 hitters in the Lugnuts order. We go back to Benjamin Rife. And the Locos now will bring the bottom third of the order to the plate. Matthew Williams, Cal Johnston, and Brock Henley. Adam Jackson, Jesse Goldberg Strassler with Game 17 of the Lemonade League from Cooley Law School Stadium. Jesse, good time right now, I think, to check in with the Facebook chat tonight. A lot of fans watching again. Jacob Davis, I think the winner in the clubhouse at the moment for Farthest Away, says, "Let's go Lugs," watching from Germany. We had China and Shanghai, I believe, the other day. We've got Germany today. A lot of people asking for tickets for Saturday, trying to catch the Lemonade League finale. I think that's a good idea. Why not spend a Saturday? 1 o'clock here at Cooley Law School Stadium. We are sold out for all remaining games, but if you know someone that's going or is willing to trade potentially, the chat, a good spot to ask around. 3 different people I count asking for tickets. A hot commodity.
Here's Elliot Patton, by the way, who's taken over for Benjamin Rife.
A good catch. New pitcher on the mound is indeed Elliot Patton.
I enjoyed, by the way, the camera shots of the juggling in the dugout.
Out to center. Cornwell coming over. 1 pitch, 1 out. And the quick 4th inning theme continues.
Well, these pitchers are all throwing first pitch fastballs. They're giving these batters first pitch strikes. The batters are going after it, and the defense is turning those into outs.
So Benjamin Rife goes 3 innings. He gives up 5 hits and those 4 runs. Doesn't record a strikeout and had 2 walks. Pitch is low from Patton. Cal Johnston looking for that first base hit. Has only recorded 6 at-bats in the Lemonade League. 2-0.
This is LCC against LCC. And for a power hitter like Johnston, this is exactly what he wants. Patton has himself a good breaking ball. But on 2-0, you figure it should be a fastball somewhere hittable.
There is a fastball corked out to left center field. That ball towards the wall, off the top of it, and into second comes Johnston with his first Lemonade League hit.
If that outfield wall is not 20 feet tall, that ball's gone. It's just such a tall wall, and he's now laughing it up at second base. And when I say laughing it up, there's a bit of frustration there. He's saying to himself, I thought I had it.
He needed that one to go about 10 to 15 feet to the left to home run hill, and it would have been gone.
Man.
How about the bottom of the order tonight for the Locos, continuing to impress. Brock Henley, the 9-hitter, already with an RBI single.
That just set up, to my mind, for a Cal Johnston wallop. 2 balls, no strikes, and a Patton straight fastball.
And he got it, and he didn't miss it. 5 of the 6 hits tonight for the Locos have come from the 6 through 9 hitters. 2 balls and no strikes again. Will Henley potentially get a fastball grooved? Proctor, the 6th hitter, 2 for 2, a double and a single and a run scored. Williams, a single and a run scored. Johnston with that double. Henley with the RBI single in the 2nd and a run scored. 2-0. Inside corner with the fastball.
With great respect to Brock Henley. missing with a pitch, making a mistake to him is not the same as making a mistake to Cal Johnston. Johnston, as we saw, his power nearly got out of the ballpark. The ballpark barely held on. Henley does not have that kind of strength. Different kind of hitter.
Bounced weakly to third. Tough play. Acker on the run, throws wide. And into the field of play goes Henley, but he dives back to the bag as it's backed up at second by Welch. In the meantime, Johnston to third.
It all looked pretty for Acker until you saw where that throw went. Cal Johnston was hung out in no man's land between second and third base. He was not sure what to do.
Second error tonight by the Lugnuts, the first on Acker. Tough play, but if he makes the throw, he would have been able to get Henley. And instead of 2 outs, and the runner staying put at second, they're at first and third with 1 out, and back to the top of the order. Here's Adam Purdy. Bounced foul.
Adam, it's something that we talk about with pitchers, right? Where they have a pitch that tails on them, it runs on them. Pitch goes wild. That's what happened with Van Acker. Trying to put it right to the first baseman, Morrow. And that throw tailed on him.
He's in a different position than what he's usually in tonight in the Lemonade League. You think that may have any effect, Jesse? He's normally the short throw over at second. Today he's at third.
No, I don't think it has that much bearing on it. Tell you what, though, if I'm Elliot Patton working with Gabe Sotres, I go breaking stuff. I go off speed right here to Purdy.
1-1. Sotres down to second. Good stop at short from Connolly, but it's a swipe for Henley. They're at second and third.
Lugnuts are in a very precarious spot right now. This has the feel of an inning where the Locos could break this game wide open.
Right now up by 4, or up 4-2. 3-1.
Yeah, you've got Elliot Patton. Uh-oh. Lucky that he's got the backup. But Patton's not getting on top of his pitches. So his command is deserting him. And after Purdy, you've got the patient Shire if he's still not finding the zone. And then you've got all those big hitters right in a row.
Patton at times has not been able to command the zone. 11 strikeouts, 9 walks coming into this outing. There's walk number 10, and they're loaded up for Brandon Shire.
I wonder if Riley McCauley's going to pay him a call. Everything's high at him. He's just, the arm and the body are not working at the same timing right now. That arm is late in coming round. The release point is off.
Well, he's in a tricky spot now. Got to work through the top of this order with the bases loaded and only 1 down. First pitch to Shire. Comes in at the knees, strike 1. Shire tonight has reached twice, fielder's choice and a walk. He swiped a couple of bags and scored on an error from Gabe Sotres trying to throw it second. Out to center. Hanging up. Can Cornwell get there? No, he can't. It gets behind him. This will score 1 run. Right behind him is Henley. He'll stop at third, station to station, and it's 5-2.
Let me tell you, Adam, that's going to be out number 2, and the runners aren't going to go anywhere. Cal Johnston is not going to tag and try to score on this play, and that is simply a drop by Colin Cornwell in center field. Took his eye right off the ball.
Yeah, he couldn't believe that he didn't make the catch.
He is thinking about catching it, transferring, throwing in to stop Johnston from trying to tag and score.
That right there was the third out of the inning. Instead, it's the second error of the inning. Van Acker committed the throwing error to first, and now the missed catch from Cornwell, and Patton should be done here in the fourth.
4 error game for the Lugnuts.
And you just can't afford those 2 errors in a pivotal spot in the lineup like this, trying to work through Shire and Steigels and McCormack. Got to help out your pitcher, and unfortunately for the Lugnuts, they just haven't had a clean fourth inning. 2 balls and a strike, or as Jesse mentioned, a clean game. 4 errors now for the Lugnuts. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and 2 here in the fourth.
And you've got a guy on the other side in Jesse Heikkinen who's thrown the ball really well.
Broken bat, that shoots through the right side. This will score 1 more run. Here comes the second. Purdy stops at third, and again, station to station we go.
When it's going well for Michael Steigels, it's all going well. Did not catch that ball well, broke his bat. That is a routine weak grounder on the right side, but it just snuck through. Seeing eye. You know, the thing of it is here that I find interesting. So Riley McCauley is visiting Elliott Patton right now. Remember I said I would have visited him after the Adam Purdy at bat? I think these last 2 at bats, Shire, line out towards center field, or at least it should have been a line out. There, broken bat, opposite field, ground ball. I think Elliott Patton has made some good pitches to Shire and Steigels.
Well, when you break a batter's bat, you fooled him, and it doesn't work out, though. That one gets through. Alex McCormick now.
So you know what I think that meeting was about? Sometimes the meetings are mechanical. I think that meeting was about Riley McCauley saying, hey, I like what I'm seeing. Keep doing what you're doing. Shake it off. Short memory. Come right back and get this guy.
Yeah, just a word of encouragement. Good changeup. 1-1.
Right, he's going right after McCormack. The worst pitch that Elliott Patton threw in this inning was to Cal Johnston, the second batter of the inning.
That was the 2-0 grooved fastball. 2-1 on McCormack, who tonight is 0 for 2. He's kept both of his swings in the infield, ground balls to the pitcher and to the second baseman Welch. Patton, the second pitcher, in for the starter Benjamin Rife, who's done after 3 innings. Again, a bouncer in the infield. Played by Morrow, got to go to first, and he gets it to Patton as a run comes in. Tough play for Morrow and Patton. Team up for the second out. 7-2, though, on the run-scoring ground out.
Patton nearly cost himself. Started and stopped on his way to first base. He's lucky he kept going. Morrow's throw found him, and he just barely beat McCormack. That was closer than it had to be.
So now they're at second and third as that wind is whipping here for a second straight day in downtown Lansing. Ben Compton climbs in, the 0-2. And that's grounded through the left side. Another base hit. Third of this inning brings in another run.
Ben Compton is an ambush hitter. Got himself a fastball to turn on, and he did just that.
Well, Jess, you mentioned this could be a breakout inning for the Locos to open it up, and they certainly have done that.
I mean, here's the worry for me, is that Ben Compton is going to steal second base, and a single by Adam Proctor is going to score 2 more runs.
Adam Proctor, the 9th batter up in this lengthy 4th inning. That should have been done 4 batters ago. Strike 1, 2 crucial errors. The first one, very difficult play for Acker, but if he doesn't make the wild throw, even if he doesn't get him out, still better than what transpired, and then just a drop in center field from Colin Cornwell. 0-2 the count on Adam Proctor.
By the way, Compton, who had been so aggressive on the base paths over the weekend, very short lead at first base.
Being held on by Morrow. Proctor 2 for 2 tonight, but down 0-2. Patton's pitch on the ground, foul. That one nearly gets down the line for Proctor. And that would have been fun with the speed of Compton. And Walker trying to track it down if it were to get by Morrow at first base. As now 4 runs have been scored in this 4th inning. There goes Compton, pitches low, no chance of a throw for Sotres. It's in the dirt, and they are at 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, there you go. So now Adam Proctor, who has been so good at taking pitches and going exactly where they're pitched. What does Elliott Patton do to him? 10-2 is very different than 8-2.
Here comes the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good stop by Sotres.
Trying to get him to chase that changeup. Adam, I think this might be another fastball count. And that, to my mind, is a little bit worrisome. That better be a well-placed fastball.
Have to be very careful with Proctor, who's 3 for his first 5 since joining the league yesterday. And now the counts run full.
He went breaking ball.
Three balls, 2 strikes. First base is open. Matthew Williams waits on deck. Williams tonight already with a base hit and a run scored. Payoff pitch. On the ground, Morrow snags it, and he'll tag the bag to end the 4th inning. Good play by the first baseman. Good half inning for the Locos. They score 4 and make it a 6-run lead.
Not being allowed to play in the major leagues. I just said the time has not come. I only wish I could have played in the big leagues when I was young enough to show what I could do.
Buck Leonard was a model first baseman and home run hitter. On the field, teammates could rely on him to seize bunts, dig throws out of the dirt, and throw runners out. In the batter's box, Leonard feared no fastball. He was a pull hitter with a smooth, powerful swing that sent the ball screaming over the walls. Some records show Leonard averaged 34 home runs a year during his prime, and his batting average rarely dropped below .390. His talent and easygoing personality made him a regular pick for the East-West All-Star Games. Buck Leonard spent most of his 17-year career with the Homestead Grays, where he and Josh Gibson were known as the Thunder Twins. Always easygoing and dependable, Leonard also served as captain of the Grays until the team folded in 1950. In 1972, Buck Leonard witnessed his induction to the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Chick-fil-A Lansing is happy to serve our community, located at 5617 5617 West Saginaw Highway. We are currently open for drive-through, curbside pickup, or mobile orders via our mobile app. We also offer catering pickup and delivery. Adam, what's your order at Chick-fil-A?
I'm going to be honest, Jesse. Low-key, they've got the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
All right. Get the mac and cheese. Say that Adam sent you. Chick-fil-A Lansing.
Four innings complete, and the Locos busted open with a 4-run 4th. They're up 8-2. And I've just lost all the viewers telling them to go to Chick-fil-A, a chicken place, to get mac and cheese. Jesse Hankinen steps in to face Logan Welch. Ball 1 to the 9-hitter for the Lugnuts.
Rely on Jesse Hankinen to bring everybody right back.
The 1-0, swing and a miss. I'll be honest, Jesse, a lot of the Midwestern people love Chick-fil-A just because there's not a ton of them up here. They're starting to become more prevalent. 1-2.